Come on. This might be amusing.
Yo, what is up guys, X Edge here, and I hope you guys are all doing well. Now this video is gonna be something new that I hopefully wish to just continue throughout the year. So basically what I've been doing on Twitter is at the end of every month I will tally up the games and put into a tweet and just let everybody know, hey look, these are the fighting games that I've played for this month. What fighting games have you played? And it kind of gave me the idea to not only put it in a video form, but also just kind of let guys, know not only what I'm playing, but kind of just to show what's new. Most of the times with all these games that I do play, it's most of them that I've actually found just looking online, or I've seen some posts here and there. And now I think would be a good opportunity to not only share it with you guys, but, just pretty much get the word out. I don't really know what else to say about that, but you guys know how much of a huge fighting game enthusiast I am, so as much as I'm sharing all this stuff with you, if there's anything that you guys would like me to know about fighting game wise, please do let me know, because I would be very keen in sharing that. So with that in mind, let's go over my list. And because January and February have passed, fortunately I've already started, so this video will just be based on all the fighting games that I played in January. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. So firstly is the game Hellish Quart. Now I was quite interested in this game when I first heard about it on Steam, because truth be told, only until recently I never actually got into Bushido Blade, and this is what this game reminds me of. It kind of takes an olden 17th century style type of sword dueling, and games like that I've kind of been playing recently. So when Hellish Quart came to be, I remember just playing with my friend and we just had a lot of fun. It was one of those games that I could just play over and over, and this was just from the demo. But now the game has come out. It is on Steam in early access. The price of the game is currently £13.49, and if you guys want to check out, go ahead and do so. The game currently doesn't have online, however if you do have access to Parsec or remote play, you can also play the game like that, and that's how I've been playing my games recently. So this is definitely one to check out. I just as the reviews are on Steam being overwhelmingly positive, that's almost like my love for the game, and I wanted to dive into story, but that again, because the game is in early access, we're just gonna have to wait until later until things do come out. So I think this game deserves all the love that it's receiving, and if you haven't tried it out, I definitely advise you to do so. Next game I played in January was Kra-Ken. This again is another Steam fighting game, and it is free to play. It is free to play. I believe this game was done by two university students, and I must admit they did a pretty good job with this one. Not gonna lie, controls were fine. I had no struggles in terms of just getting the game to play. Played this again with one of my friends and we had a pretty good time on it. Think of Street Fighter 4 just in forms of the characters looking like fishes. You play as two characters, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The game kind of speaks for itself. One character plays kind of like Yuri, and the other character kind of plays like, I'd say, Ed. And yeah, the game is pretty fun with this one. It's good for, I'd say, maybe 15-20 minutes, and then after a while you probably just play something else, because there's not really much to the game other than just its 1v1 battles. There's not really much outside of it. So play with a friend, have some fun. The game is free, so you're not really missing out on much. So yeah, that's everything that I'd like to say about Kra-Ken. Next on my list is Def Jam Fight for New York. Now, I was pretty happy to get my hands on this game because it was one of those games that I found a lot of interest in back in the day, but I never really had the opportunity to play it. I did play a bit of the first game, the previous game, but this one really got my attention, and then I managed to get the Takeover on PSP, and then eventually, thanks to emulators and stuff, I managed to get my hands on this game, and I like it a lot. I really like it a lot. In fact, I would probably consider playing the story and just uploading it to the channel. I really want to give this one a go, and I think out of the Def Jam games, this is the best one of the series. Def Jam Vendetta was great. This one was just amazing from everything I've played so far. And Icon, we just don't speak about that because I don't know what direction they were going with that one, but it clearly was not great. And now that I think about it, it's one of those things that I would probably even make a topic on, maybe even a Twitter post where I'd say, you know, with the rappers of today, what would a new Def Jam game look like? Would it be good? Would it be bad? I don't know. But yeah, really enjoyed this one. And if I give myself some time, I'd probably, you know, like I said, just play through the story, do that kind of thing. Because I never played through the story before. I know about the characters, I kind of know just a small amount of it, but yeah, really like this game. Next game on my list is Queen's Conquest. Now, this was actually a game that I remember seeing on Twitter once. I got interested in the game and its development, and then after a while when I didn't hear anything about it, I totally forgot about it. And then another post later on came across my Twitter announcing a new character for the game. And then as soon as the trailer ended, it said right at the end, early access for Steam. And a few days later, I immediately got the game. I was like, yes, I need to try it. Played it with a friend, and I really enjoyed it. I know there's a lot of stuff that I'm waiting, you know, to be added into the game. And as again, it's an early access game. But I like where this is going. It kind of reminds me of Guilty Gear. I think it's going in that direction, especially in terms of controls as well. I do like the characters. They all feel unique in their own special way. They all provide their own mechanics and how you use them. And I'm really hoping that this game will succeed. I hope it's not one of those ones that just kind of gets thrown up on Steam just for the sake of, you know, just making sales and stuff. Because this game has potential. I've joined the Discord as well, so just waiting for some updates and stuff, and I will definitely get back into this one. It is a little bit pricey, I will admit that one, but it's good for what it has, and of course it will get better with time. So the game is currently priced at £15.49, so if you do want to try that one out, there's also available. Next game is Black Salt Coreuption. Now, okay, so with this game, it was fun to play, but it was simply out of curiosity. Now, I will be honest, when I'm going to be doing these videos in the future, I will give my honest thoughts on the games. And this one was just a crazy fun mess. And in terms about that, what I mean is, the game combos were very inconsistent. You could grab someone and do a super off of it. It has a small bar where I think if it's 4 bars you can do a special, and if it's half a bar you can do like a barrier burst. It just felt very lackluster. It's an interesting arena fighter because you have a 360 motion in terms of moving around and just how the game plays in general. I don't think this is one that I would obviously play again. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but obviously going from the characters that I have seen, however, there is an upcoming fighter that's coming up that's just simply called Coreuption. Now, that game is awesome, and just seeing from the footage from here, this is one to definitely look forward to. and I would definitely suggest everyone to check this one out. With all these games that I'm covering, I'm going to leave the link to description, and you know, you guys can check out for yourselves. But yeah, so Black Salt, Coreuption, you know, fun to play, but I wouldn't really recommend it unless you really do want to give it a go. The game price is £7.19, also an early access game, but that's a game that's definitely going to stay in early access. And of course, because of this new game that they are making that has come out this year, we have something to definitely look forward to. And if you guys have seen the gameplay and the trailers and stuff, it's definitely something that I'm looking forward to. And now we are all just hoping for the beta, and that will drop very soon, and we will take it from there. But yeah, that is Coreuption. Eternal Fighter Zero is one of those games that I was just curious about. This is another one that just kind of flew past me in my timeline. I was like, okay, what is this game? I need to know about it. And it's interesting how games like this have such a strong community in terms of just, you know, online play and stuff like that, tutorials, combos, and all that sort of stuff. There's a wiki page for it. There's a lot to this game that I thought at first glance to look and think, now I don't think there'll be much for this game, but there is clearly a lot that I still need to figure out on this game. And I remember just dabbling with this game as soon as I got my hands on it for a good half hour or two, you know, just messing around with the game, seeing what's there, and I still have a lot to learn, but the game is fun nonetheless. I had to join the Discord to be able to get my hands on this one. Some of these games you will have to join a Discord to get, and chances are that if you do find it online, then that version isn't very good. You know, everything is all here, so there's a quick start guide, useful links, English patch, net play guide, wiki, everything. So if you want to get your hands on this one, join the Discord. Again, I'm going to pop it in the description, and yeah, that's that one. So that is Eternal Fighter Zero. Next game is Slice, Dice and Rice. Now this game is probably what started this whole weird Bushido Blade type of vibe, and now we've just been playing lots of games that are similar to it, and I really enjoyed this one. And it's funny how I ended up playing it on Steam first than my PS4, because I've had it on PS4 for at least a good year or two. Just didn't get around to playing that one, but this time around when I played it on Steam with my friend, I was like, hey, I want to try out this game, you know, so he joined me, we played it, and it was just a lot of fun. I felt like it was one of those games that maybe if I played a lot more I could have gotten into Samurai Showdown, I don't know, but I really just enjoyed the footsie aspect of it, and you know, trying to psych your opponent, the clashes, the parries, and just going in for the kill. It's pretty cool. And you know, when your opponent doesn't die, and you know, if you can manage to finish them off or not, and how depending on the state that you're left in, it'll stop you from jumping or doing certain things. I really like it, I really do. And currently I'm just going through story mode on the PS4, just having to play around with all the characters, and I don't know, maybe I might do a trophy guide on that because the game is pretty easy. But I really do enjoy this game, and it's one that I find myself coming back to, you know, so we'll see how long that lasts, but really enjoyed this game. Next game is Blade Arcus Rebellion from Shining. This is a game that I believe is only currently in Japan in terms of being able to play, because I got this from my Japanese PlayStation account. I believe it's currently only in Japan and is going to stay there. So unfortunately there's going to be no English version as far as I'm aware, unless they announce that one later down the line. Kind of like what they did with the first game, Blade Arcus, and that one was, because I believe the first one also stayed in Japan, but on Steam there was an English version of the game, so that was really cool. So I don't know, maybe they might decide to do it with this next one, but yeah, I enjoyed this one, running through Arena, and currently my YouTube, as I'm just talking now, I've just been putting out a lot of the mission videos, and you know, whether I decide to play the game after that or not, we will see. And yeah, I enjoyed this one too. I've been playing it quite a lot. Maybe if I had someone to play it with, I would have more of an engagement, of more of a reason to, you know, come back to it, and it would have more of a replayability if that were the case. But unfortunately, that is not it. But I do enjoy it overall. You know, it feels very rewarding getting the combos. I enjoyed the first one. The second one was great. No complaints from me. And last and certainly not least is Furia Royale. This game, it's worth supporting. I'm currently financially supporting this game as well as a patron. So I saw something in this game that I thought, yeah, this is definitely worth supporting. And I just kind of like that whole, you know, female fighter only vibe to it. And I really just hit it off with this game, enjoyed the aspect of it. It really did remind me of Tekken and Dead or Alive. It definitely has a lot of Tekken vibes in terms of, you know, the combos and the juggles. And recently in their updates, I believe they've added some wall splats. So it takes a lot of inspiration from Tekken and other games like that. And it's going in the right direction. I really do like it. And even the current characters that are in the game, I can't remember the number of them, but I like in which the direction this game is going, and I'm going to continue to support it throughout. And I'm definitely going to put a lot more content of this game on the channel, because I feel like it's just been lacking a bit of Furia Royale, because I've just been focusing on other games. But yeah, I really enjoy this one nonetheless. And this is also another game that I would like to come back to, and hopefully if I can find some people to play it with, that would make it even better. So I don't know if that would only be just the patrons that be able to play it with or not, but you know, I'm also part of the Discord, you know, having been a member of there and just seeing everything from there. I feel like I need to give this game a lot more exposure, because it definitely deserves that. It's going in the right direction, and I'm glad that I'm supporting this game. And with that, that was my lineup for January. So those are all the games that I kind of put a decent amount of time into to put into this video and just share with you guys. And hopefully later on down the line, as I begin to do more videos like this, I'll begin to have a more structured format to it. And every game that I will talk about, I will put all the links in the description, so whether it's just where to find the game or the Discord or just anything like that in general. If you guys want to get your hands on the game, I'll put as much information as I need to in the description below, and you guys can check it out. And if there's anything that you want to recommend to me, please do let me know. And also feel free to follow me on Twitter as well. I'm super active there. And thank you so much guys for everyone that has just taken the time to, you know, just like and subscribe and everything like that. I'm not the sort of person that's going to be begging, saying, you know, please subscribe to my channel. You know, if you think my content is worth it, I'm sure you'll do so, and for that I really do appreciate that. And also just a quick thank you to everyone for helping me reach 3,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate that. A channel like myself, I thought I'd never ever get to that, but just honestly thank you guys so much, and really do appreciate you. And that'll be it for today, and as always, good games and peace out.